All right, welcome. This is the Mountain Select 12A team against Arapahoe. Forgive me, I don't know too many of the players, so the commentary might lack a little bit for the first few games. Arapahoe takes control, pushes it into the zone, shot on goal, save, sneaks by Jackson Yu, score Arapahoe. 15 seconds into the first period, the score is 1-0 Arapahoe. All right, Arapahoe takes control of the face-off, dumps it into the zone. Summit will take control behind the puck, push it up the boards on the near side. Arapahoe steals the puck. And that's Blake pushing the puck up the boards here. Summit will clear the puck out of the zone. Arapahoe will hold on to it and skate into the zone. And poke checked away in front of the net. Blake will attempt to clear the zone, poked away by Arapahoe, and the puck rolls behind the goal. Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Austin clears it in front.
Rocco pushes out the boards. Select is having a hard time clearing it out of the zone. It finally pokes out. Arapahoe gains control again, waiting to clear, and they skate it back into the zone. Fight in front of the net, saved by Jackson Yu. Arapahoe tries to skate it around the back. Logan tries to push it up the boards. Rocco battling for the puck. Logan pushes it up the boards. Shot on goal, misses wide left, and Arapahoe gains control again. They're going to shoot. Blocked in front. Oh, and Arapahoe pushes it in after a couple saves up front. Score. Arapahoe leads 2-0 with 10:40 left in the first period. All right. Gunner trying to push the puck up. Arapahoe takes control. They skate into the zone. Loose puck going over to the boards. All right. Select gets it out of the zone. It floats into the Arapahoe and neutral zone. Puck along the near boards. Summit trying to get it out. Shot on goal. Misses high. Arapahoe trying to center in front of the goal. Blocked out in front. Select trying to push it around the boards. Caden making a good defensive play, poking it out. Summit is able to get it out of the zone. They have some momentum skating into the Arapahoe, and puck is stolen away and goes back the other way. Okay. Caden in the corner, trying to poke check that puck away, hustling. Gunner is going to try to clear it. Puck shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Goes to the far boards. Picked up by Arapahoe. Wraparound shot attempt, save. And Select was able to take the puck away and skate it out of the zone. Poke checked away by Arapahoe. They're going to turn it the other way. And they're going to get a shot on goal. Misses wide right. Gunner fighting for the puck in the corner. Shot on goal, blocked up front. Arapahoe trying to center, stolen away by Connor. Connor's going to try skating it up. Stolen by Arapahoe. And Arapahoe's going to dump it into the zone. Goes behind the net. Gunner's going to fight for it in the corner and push it up. Stolen by Arapahoe. Shot on goal. Rebound, and Arapahoe gets it in. 7:40 left in the first period. Score is 3-0 Arapahoe. Griffin takes the face off. Arapahoe takes control, and they're going to push it into the zone. It's going to be pushed up the boards. Connor pushes out of the zone. Arapahoe has to reset, and they skate it back in. Drive into the goal. Good defensive play by Select. Break up the play in front. And Arapahoe's going to drive to the net. Shot. Hits the bar. Misses. And Select's going to pick up the puck. 44. Blake pushes it, trying to move the puck forward. Griffin dumping it in behind the Arapahoe net. They pass it around and clear it out of their zone. And they're going to have a breakaway here. 1-on-1, going back the other way. Shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Ryder fighting for the puck. And Select will clear the zone. And that's going to be offsides. All right, Nelson take the face off. Arapahoe comes up with the puck. They skate the puck into the zone with some speed. Broken up in front by Logan. Austin to retrieve the puck. He'll try to push it up. Retrieved by Arapahoe. And they're going to take a shot on net. Misses wide right. To the point. Select will attempt to steal the puck away. Retrieved by Arapahoe. And a scrum in the corner. Leighton trying to push the puck up. Shot on goal. That was a nice block by Nelson. Nelson clears the puck. Sorry, that was Logan. Arapahoe comes up with it. And they will take control, skate the puck into zone, 2-on-2. Shot and score. 5 minutes left into the first period. Arapahoe leads 4-0. Antone takes the face off. Summit wins the face-off. Puck squirts into the select zone. Connor battling for the puck in the corner. Gunner going after the puck. Arapahoe scores once again, 5-0, 4:34 left in the first period. All right, Griffin taking the face off. Won by Arapahoe. They will dump the puck into the zone. Puck breaks it to the point. Shot is blocked. Shot on goal. Misses in front. Arapahoe comes up with the puck again. Shoots on goal. Misses wide right. Blake going after the puck. Trying to push it out of the zone. All right, shot on goal, rebound, and it goes in. Goal Arapahoe 6-0 with 3:49 left in the first period. All right, Nelson taking the face off. We have Rocco on right wing. Shot on goal, save.
Save Jackson.
Logan sends the puck around the boards. Marcelo trying to come up with it. All right, Select moving the puck into the zone, cleared out. All right, so Arapahoe pokes it in, 7-0, 2:39 left in the first.
Crap, I thought the last game
Select trying to clear the puck out. Arapahoe shoots, misses wide right. Arapahoe takes control again. Select really working hard, doing what they can. Shot on goal, misses high. And Gunner comes up with the puck. He'll push it out of the zone. He's got 4 defenders around him. Gets the puck taken away. Arapahoe skates it back in. Arapahoe comes up with the puck again. They're going to shoot. Blocked in front by their own player. Select's going to send the puck around the boards. It's going to come back up to the point. Gets pushed back in along the near boards. Arapahoe's going to all right, we're able to take control, clear the zone. Austin takes it all the way back down the other end. Arapahoe comes up with the puck behind the net. 93 keeps it in. Layton. Arapahoe takes control behind their net, passes it up, and they will clear the zone. It's a 3-on-2 going back the other way. Pass out in front, couldn't connect. Pass, saved by Jackson Yu. Arapahoe's going to keep it in and keep shooting at the net. That was missed wide right. All right, Arapahoe's going to cycle it back around behind the net. Wraparound attempt, shut down. Still has the puck. Layton's going to go after it. 7 seconds left in the first. They just have to hold on here for a couple more seconds. All right. And that's the end of the first period. Arapahoe's up 7-0. All right, start of the second period. Round select, 10A boys. The score is 7-0, Arapahoe leading. Arapahoe's going to steal the puck. They charge into the zone, shoot, and score. 8-0 Arapahoe. Ten seconds into the second period. All right, Griffin taking the face-off. Wins the face-off. Select will skate it into the zone, taken away by Arapahoe. Arapahoe's going to reset. And charge hard, fast into the zone. They're going to pass and score. 9-0. With 12 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. Nice save by Jackson Yu, cleared away from the front of the net. Select comes up with it. Shot from the blue line. All right. Blake able to clear the puck, taken away by Select. Blake going after the puck again. Hook checked away. Nice defensive play. And Arapahoe scores once again. 10-0. 11:40 left in the second period. And Sawyer's actually in net, not Jackson U. All right. Nelson take the face off. All right, Rocco pushing the puck into the zone. Rocco comes up with it. Skates it in the zone with some speed. Quick checked away. This might be icing. Called off. Nelson with a good offensive play, taken away by Arapahoe, and they're going to come back on a 3-on-1. Ooh, excellent defensive play by Select. Takes the puck away and will dump the puck in. That was Ryder. Arapahoe takes the puck away, skates the other way. Arapahoe attempts to center. Plays broken up by Select and cleared. This will probably be icing here. Shot on goal, saved by Sawyer. Wraparound attempt, shut down by Sawyer. Shot on goal again. And it goes in, high glove side. 9:57 left in the second period. Score Arapahoe. All right, nice play by Gunner. He's going to push the puck deep into the zone. Excellent hustle by Connor. 62 has it. Shot on goal, save. Select getting a little offensive action going. Got Austin and Leighton on D. Griffin's taking the face off. Blake pushes it deep into the zone, comes around to the point. Kept in by Leighton. Another shot on goal, save. Puck is taken away by Arapaho. Break on goal. Score. Goes in high, stick side. 8:57 left in the second. All right, nice save by Sawyer. Bouncing puck to the goal, and the whistle's blown. All right. Excellent select, able to clear the zone. That's Rocco pushing it in. Poke checked away by Arapaho. Arapaho takes it the other way. Excellent defensive play by Select. Poke checks it away. Puck loose around the back of the net. Centered by Arapaho. And pushed inside. Let's see here, who's this? That's Nelson. Skating with the puck in. Taken away by Arapaho and cleared. And Arapaho comes back the other way. 3-on-2. Shot on goal. Misses high and left. And poke checked away. Oh. Select is going to have to reset here. They're going to hold the puck. Dumped into the zone. Change happening in the background. Arapaho's going to come up with it. And they're going to go back on a 3-on-2. Excellent play by Marcelo. Goes to the puck. Shot at the blue line. And misses high and right. Rocco's going to come up with it in the corner. And is able to poke it out of the zone. All right, Gunner going after the puck. Shot on goal, goes wide, right. Blake able to clear the puck. That's Blake with some wheels going all the way into the zone. Brings it deep in. He's looking for someone to pass to. Arapahoe comes up with it. Blake again. Centers it. Shot. Save. Shot again. Save. Some good plays by Select. All right, 3 minutes, 44 seconds left in the second period. Arapahoe leads by many to 0. Austin putting some pressure on. Austin come over the puck, trying to clear the near boards. Austin is able to clear the puck out. They may call icing on this. They're going to wave it off. Arapahoe comes up with it. Layton going after the puck in the corner. Arapahoe comes up with it. They're going to call a tripping here soon. And surprised it didn't. There's the whistle. Okay. All right, Select call for tripping. Arapahoe will go on a 2-minute power play with about 2 minutes left in the second period. All right, Select able to clear the puck out of the zone. Arapahoe resetting. And they will skate it in. That'll be offsides. 1 minute left. All right, Logan taking the face off. Rocco going after the puck. Arapahoe takes it in. Shot blocked in front. And then shot. Excellent save by Sawyer. And he's able to hold on to it. Puck loose out in front, and Arapahoe is able to put it in. And that is the end of the second period. All right, start of the third period. The score is Arapahoe Mini Select 0. All right, Arapahoe takes possession. Skated into the zone. Connor and Layton try to break up the play. Puck is in the gunner. Layton trying to take the puck away. Goes to the point. Shot at goal. Blocked in front. Excellent play. Broken up in front by Select. Centering pass once again. Shot on goal, blocked up front. Goes back to Arapahoe. Shot on goal, blocked up front. Goes to the point. Shot. Saved by Jackson Yu. All right, shot on goal, saved by Jackson, and he holds on to it. All right, Select wins the face-off, goes back to the point. Arapahoe moving the puck well. Shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Cleared away by Austin. Pushed to the boards. And finally cleared out of the zone. George chasing after the puck. And Arapahoe will make a U-turn and come right back. Shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Centering pass again. Arapahoe couldn't connect. And Select comes up with it. Marcel in the corner, trying to push the puck up. Arapahoe comes up with it. Drives to the net with some speed. Broken up in front. Excellent defensive play by Select. Marcelo really hustling. Shot on goal goes high and left. Marcelo on the other end trying to take the puck away. Arapahoe comes up with it. Shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Nelson trying to push the puck out. Arapahoe comes back. Saved by Jackson Yu. Loose in front. Another save. Shot on goal. Griffin pushes the puck out of the zone. Nelson trying to do something with it. Cleared by Arapahoe. Going back the other way. Blake in the corner. Centers it. Saved by Jackson Yu. Okay, nice pass in front. Logan's going to chase after the puck. Trying to connect with Nelson there. Arapaho's going to come back on a 4-on-1. Shot on goal, saved by Jackson Yu. Arapaho trying to center the puck. Poked out of the zone. Nelson's going to have a shot here. Fans. He's going to go back. All right, Arapaho wins the face-off. They're gonna push the puck into the zone. Gunner trying to push the puck out of the zone. Connor comes up with it, clears the puck. And Arapaho comes up with the puck again. And they're gonna try to center, taken away by Select. Nice play by Connor. And he's gonna push the puck up. Shot on goal, save. All right, Select trying to control the puck. They push it in deep. Griffin will go after it in the corner. Shot on goal. Loose in front. Arapaho comes up with it. And the puck is cleared out. And Arapaho's going to take it into the zone. Gets blocked in front. And Select is able to send it around the boards. Arapaho comes up with it. Excellent defensive play by Leighton to break it up in front. And Select's going to try to push it around the boards again. Austin's going to try to move it forward. And Arapaho comes up with it again. Leighton poke checks it away. Taken away by Arapaho. And Select will clear. They're going to go chase after the puck in Arapaho's zone. Arapaho's going to come back with some speed. Shot on goal, save. Jackson Yu. Logan's going to poke check it out of the zone. Nelson with good hustle trying to get to the puck. Caden tries to keep it in. Caden pushes him wide, unable to shoot. Good defense. Hard shot in front, blocked. Shot on goal, save. Marcel's going to send it around the boards. Again, tries to clear the puck, keeps finding traffic. And then Arapahoe's going to come up with it. Blake in the corner, sends it around the boards. And Select's going to clear. They're going to call this icing.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, puck pushes into the corner. Arapahoe coming up with it. Passes to the point. 44 is going to skate it in. Shot on goal, save, rebound, shot, save. Goes right back to Arapahoe. They're going to shoot on goal again. Blocked up in front. And Jackson's able to cover. There's a lot of falling bodies up front. 1:45 left in the third period. Shot on goal, save. Rebound, and Arapahoe's able to push it in. All right, 1 minute left in the third period. Score is still many to none. Quick shot off the face-off, save. And that is the end of the third period. Arapahoe wins.